William being embarrassed yet again in viral videos. More details of Meghan Markle and Harry's trip to Nigeria, and of course King Charles playing up to, you know, some nasty work, let's just say. A lot of things are going on. Hey guys, it's Markle. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back again. It is daily and consistent content. Comment down below and give this video a thumbs up, and let's get straight into this mess. Please subscribe. It's just one click. Head over to my Instagram at Murad_Morali. Please go to my Instagram. That's where I'm putting up all of this content over there, and even more bite size. So please go and check that out and, you know, interact with it, engage. I would follow. I would appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up. Send a super thanks to go a long way. And let's get into this video, where a video of Prince King. Oh, what's his name again? I'm so tired. These royals are just. I'm tired, guys. Tired of these royals. William, there we go. Prince William was at an engagement in Cornwall where he was trying to speak to the children. None of the children wanted to speak to him. He bent down to try to speak to them. They all cowered away, you know, as if they were scared of him, which is what you do when you cower, or they just did not appreciate his presence. Yet again, William at an engagement where he's trying to be socially interactive but ends up being significantly awkward.
When the weather's not nice, though, sit down the boat.
Nobody wants to talk to him, and it ends up being just awful PR that comes out of this. This is one of many engagements that he's done in the past 6 months of this year where things have just gone left, which is why this man probably doesn't go to a lot of events, because he doesn't know how to socially interact with a lot of people, even young children. And when young children are turning away from you like that, what does that say? Like, I'm so sorry, it looks weird. What does that say? Please, I would like to know. King Charles has announced that he is going to appoint William in military roles linked to Prince Harry in a controversial move. Now, again, Harry worked for these roles, whereas William is just given it. Now, I don't think it's as controversial as the papers are making it to be, because Harry no longer wants that role. He's left it, and therefore it's up for grabs. But of course, William is going to just take it. He's not going to work hard for it as much as Harry has done, and therefore he just gets things that sit on his lap. And when you work like this, and when you become like this, you therefore end up needing to hire people that have a low ego. Speaking of the low ego story, when it comes to the secretary, I did speak on it yesterday that they stopped looking for it. In fact, that wasn't the reality. They didn't stop looking for it. Nobody wanted the job. They put it up for so long. Nobody wanted to work for William and Kate and their team, and that in itself speaks volumes that you have to find somebody who is low ego. That is a requirement, because William has a high ego, number one. Number two, nobody even wanted the job. Nobody even wanted to work with this man and his people, which is why half of his people are snakes and half of his people are just bad PR and have messed up this whole photo international scandal that was involved with Kate, which is why she was thrown under the bus and not William. So the fact that nobody wants to work for them and that is now being revealed today, to me, it is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious, but not surprising to see at all. Now, more details are coming out of Meghan Markle and Harry's trip to Nigeria that are pretty significant. So I want to get into this and, you know, break this down. And this really just involves Meghan, where she was seen hanging around, guys, Nigerian royalty. And this is pretty big news. You know, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, with, you know, particular people on the left and the right that are significant. And, you know, this is pretty big because these are different royal houses that are coming to meet Meghan, coming to greet her, coming to gift her, and coming to elevate her status in the country. So it's pretty big news, and it just goes to show you that this is an iconic trip for Meghan. This is what is going right for her when it comes to this trip. And I want to be that person, but this is what Kate and William want to do when they go abroad. They want to be having a great trip like this that is natural. You work with people, it's seamless, you get elevated, you speak to other royals, things are natural. Like Diana. The Meghan and Harry trips are Diana. Whilst they're not working royals, they're still royals. And a royal, in my eye, is somebody that is accepted from people publicly, and that is only shown when you visit their countries. They treat you like their own, you're great guests, you work together, everything's natural, the pictures look great, there's no fences, you're not being carried in these weird thrones like Kate and William. Everything is seamless, and, you know, you are accepted by the people. That is what a royal is to me. A royal is not about bloodlines and XYZ, because these bloodlines and why they're royal and others are not is all just man-made BS nonsense. People have just made that up. Like, it's literally just made up. I'm a royal, you're not. We've made that up, we're gonna go with that. It's It doesn't make any sense. So a royal to me is somebody who is accepted by the public, accepted by everybody, and is, extremely gracious and empathetic. And that was Diana, and that is Meghan, and that is Harry. We're seeing it with this tour, and for the fact that they're hanging around with royals as well is only just great news. Also, her stylists have come out to say that she is doing her own hair, she is doing her own makeup, she's doing everything. She doesn't have a glam team. That in itself is just small things like that don't help, that help to not create that divide between you and the people that you're working with, the people that you're visiting. You don't need to do up all the glam, put me in this room, you're gonna be this, I'm higher, I'm better, I'm whatever. I want to do is do my own thing, and we're gonna just have a great time. And that's the vibe that Harry and Meghan are on. The trip is iconic, it done really well. Fantastic PR for them. It's everywhere. Even the UK are speaking about it, the BBC are speaking about it, everybody. And we know King Charles is seething because he is too much worried about his, sewage tea parties that just went epically wrong. Nobody cared about it. I didn't see anything other than a picture of them at this sudden tea party that came out of nowhere, which was an obvious I'm too busy to see my son BS, and I don't care what's going on here. King Charles has a moral responsibility to see his son. It's really unfair that isn't the case, but it's just an absolute shame. Now, moving on to Andrew. Unfortunately, whenever there's something going on, Andrew always wants to be involved because this man needs to be in the limelight and doesn't want to be forgotten. But there seems to be issues with the house that he's living in, and he might be removed or kicked out or something. And of course, King Charles wants to keep him around for whatever reason, I don't know, but doesn't want to see his own brother, doesn't want to see his own son, but wants to see his own brother who's a pedo. It doesn't make any sense to me. But Andrew is back in the papers doing some nonsense all over again. If you haven't watched Scoop on Netflix, I would recommend you guys to watch it because it really goes to show you how dumb the royal family are. And it's a great, parallel to what is going on now with how dumb the royal family are when it comes to this Kate Middleton PR nonsense. They're going to try and make it look like, I don't know what, they're ironing this out, they're dragging this out, they're not letting her speak, they're not letting her say anything for whatever reason. They're bringing Rose Hamley back into the picture to be seen with Camilla. It's echoing everything that Charles was doing because there were hints in the press that Charles, was, with Camilla and they just came back from somewhere as a friend whilst, Diana was in London doing the public engagement. They were dropping all of those hints and they're doing this all over again. History is repeating itself. If you look at history, it repeats itself. Like what happened in Vietnam, what happened in South Africa, and what is going on in Palestine right now. History is repeating itself with these genocides, with the apartheid that are going on, and the university students that were protesting against what was going on in Vietnam, in South Africa, are doing the same thing for Palestine right now as well. History is repeating itself. Free Palestine all day, every day. I've seen way too many of these Israeli soldiers bombing schools, killing children, and are smiling like this in the stories. It is worse than what it's worse. In my opinion, the way I'm seeing is Hitler won. Hitler basically won. This is basically something that he'll be smiling down on and be absolutely happy about for the fact that there's been 40,000, 50,000 people killed, 20,000 children that have been killed, over 20 to 30,000 stuck under rubbles. It's absolutely insane. A family of 9 are currently stuck under rubbles is the last article I read, but the military are on top of them maintaining that they should be under rubble so that they can be killed. Hitler would be proud of what was going on, and it's so sad to see that this is a living, visible genocide that we are witnessing in front of our screens. And if you can, you should boycott as much as you can and divest your income and where it is going. Hence why there are students protesting at these universities. I no longer eat at McDonald's. I no longer drink anything at Starbucks. There are always going to be things that we are naturally involved in, unfortunately, but if we try to control and manage what we should be, boycotting, that's what we should be doing, point blank period. And there are other companies that I'm no longer going to Pret as well. I'm no longer going to specific, shopping places here and there, and I'm trying my best not to in some capacity, and also donating to GoFundMes to those who are suffering in Sudan, who are in Congo, in Palestine, and that we can help their families get out of places. All I'm going to say is shame on Egypt. What a waste man country for the fact that they are profiting off victims of genocide, your Arab brothers and sisters, who instead of letting them flee into your country, you're charging them 5,000 per, making over I don't know what the figure was, over 50 million or something like that from what all these people trying to run, and you're making money from them instead of exploiting them and not letting them come into your country. It is disgusting. Egypt is a waste man country for how they're treating their people and treating the neighbors of genocide, their own brothers and sisters, as Arabs. Like, the only Arab ally is Yemen, my country. I'm so sorry. Every other Arab country failed them. miserably, especially Jordan. What a waste man leadership. Waste man leadership that was created from the British as an ethno-state to control XYZ. Waste man leadership. Anyways, this is not a political video, this is a royal video. Let me not get too much into it, but free Sudan, free Palestine, and free Congo. There are 3 genocides going on right now in the world, and do what you can to boycott and to, you know, divest your income into other places, because we as human beings, we are the ones who have the power, not those above. Subscribe, comment down below, and give this video a thumbs up. This video was not meant to be 10 minutes long. I don't know why this video is 10 minutes long. But anyways, this video is a long video, so you guys got some long form content out of me some way. I know you guys really like my deep dives, and some of you guys were stating that, oh Murad, we prefer longer form content. Well, here you are, bon appetit. You got some long content from me today. It's a 10-minute video. Do subscribe. I try not to give long form as much because I'm filming every day for you guys. And this, one thing I realize is this, like once I turn that camera off, I'm exhausted, guys. Like filming is long sometimes. Filming can be exhausting, and you're just talking to a camera for like 10-15 minutes, and you're just like, like Lord, like I'm tired. Sometimes you just be getting like that because it's just a lot to film every day, and today I was feeling it. I was just like, filming actually I'm actually working because I enjoy this so much. It doesn't feel like work, but I'm actually working. It's actually you know, you're performing for people to an extent. You know, I'm reading something out to you guys, and sometimes it can be exhausting. I don't know why I think that today. Anyways, subscribe to the channel, guys. Click that button for daily and consistent content. I can't wait to edit these videos and get them out to you. Like, I'm so excited to do so. Is that like, I don't know why, but like, I'm just like so excited to just give you guys content and see you guys talking, and I can hear your opinions. Like, I just love the community that we have here. It's just so cool. But anyways, subscribe or comment down below. I'm rambling, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.